Okay, so take a look at this. At first glance, it's just a beautiful flower, right? But what if I told you it holds this incredible secret? It's a story all about evolutionary rebellion and some seriously clever survival tactics that make it, well, truly one of a kind.
All right, so let's meet the star of our show today. Its official name is Prosthechea Cochleata. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a mouthful. But don't worry, it goes by a few other way more descriptive names that, honestly, they start to tell its story a whole lot better. So you might have heard of it as the cockleshell orchid, or maybe the clamshell orchid. And you can totally see why, right? That deep, dark purple petal looks just like a little shell. And get this, down in Belize, it's so beloved, it's actually their national flower. There, they just call it the Black Orchid. It's got this elegant, kind of mysterious vibe to it. But I want you to take a really close look. Does something seem a little, I don't know, off? Maybe even upside down? If you know your orchids, you're probably looking at this thinking, wait a minute, that thing is totally flipped. And you know what? You'd be absolutely 100% right. So what in the world is going on here? Is it some kind of mistake? Nope. This is a completely deliberate choice by nature. It's time to unravel the anatomy of this amazing topsy-turvy flower.
The key to this whole mystery comes down to one fantastic word: non-resupinate. Okay, so here's what that means. You see, most orchids, they do this little 180-degree twist as they grow, so their big, flashy petal ends up on the bottom. But this one? Nah, it just skips that twist completely. It's a total rebel. And that's what gives it that signature upside-down look.
Okay, let's look at this side by side, because this is where it gets really cool. A typical orchid, right? It's got that fancy, colorful petal. It's called the labellum right at the bottom. It's basically a perfect little landing pad for bees and other pollinators. But our cockleshell orchid, it puts its labellum at the top, forming this amazing hood over all the important parts. It has totally, completely flipped the script on what an orchid is supposed to look like.
But this whole upside-down thing, it isn't just a quirky design feature. Oh no, it's actually part of a much deeper story about survival. And that story gets even more dramatic when we zoom in on one very specific and endangered group of these orchids, way down in southern Florida.
So this Florida population, they were in big trouble. They had a huge problem. Their pollinators were gone, just not there. Now, for most plants, that's a death sentence. No pollinators means no reproduction. Game over. But this incredible orchid, it had another trick up its sleeve.
I mean, facing total extinction, this specific variety did something amazing. It evolved this super rare mutation. So instead of the one anther that most orchids have, it developed 3. Now that might sound like a small change, but the consequence was massive. It gave the flower the power to pollinate itself.
And this incredible ability actually has a name. It's called being autogynous. Think of it like a plant's ultimate backup plan. It's a way to make sure there are future generations, even when there is absolutely no outside help. It's just a remarkable story of evolution in action, happening right under our noses. So it's not just scientists who are fascinated by this flower's clever biology. It's also become a huge favorite among people all over the world for a bunch of different reasons. Like in Belize, where it's the national flower. That unique dark labellum earns it the name the Black Orchid, and it's this incredibly proud symbol of the country's natural beauty and unique heritage. And for gardeners, oh, it's a total prize. I mean, that upside-down shape makes it an absolute standout in any collection. And what's even better, the flowers last for a super long time. It can bloom continuously for months. It's such a winner that it's even been used as a parent for popular hybrids, like the really cool-looking Prosthechea green hornet. So you see, when you look at this orchid now, you're not just seeing a pretty flower. Not anymore. You're seeing a clever trick of nature. You're seeing a remarkable story of survival against all odds. And you're seeing a celebrated beauty that's admired by entire nations and individual gardeners alike. It's the whole package. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? I mean, this one orchid has this whole incredible story of defiance and adaptation packed into its petals. So how many other species are out there, right now, with their own secret stories of survival, just waiting for us to stop and take a closer look?